begin in Venezuela, which has expressed strong solidarity with the victims of Tropical Storm Harvey in Texas and Louisiana. Foreign Minister Jorge Ariaza has announced that the South American country will be donated $5 million to help with recovery efforts in areas devastated by the hurricane, particularly in the regions of Houston and Corpus Christi.
Our foreign ministry issued a letter of solidarity and support to the people and the government of the United States. And, as always, the Bolivarian diplomacy of peace values should prevail. Our solidarity is not only about words, but about facts. President Nicolas Maduro has ordered the creation of an integral program to support the victims of Harvey hurricane in the most affected cities.
And still on the subject of Tropical Storm Harvey, victims are using social media to ask for help. Port Arthur residents have found themselves in survival mode as the National Weather Service has issued flash flood emergencies for parts of southeast Texas. Residents have minimal resources to assist them, and as a result, many have posted pleas for help on social media, as the city's 911 system has been inundated with calls. While the media spotlight has been focused on the U.S. states impacted by Hurricane Harvey, flooding has devastated large swaths of South Asia, which has left at least 1,200 people dead so far. Weeks of heavy rains in Bangladesh, India and Nepal have affected over 40 million people, including millions displaced. 1/3 of the territory of Bangladesh is currently underwater. The International Day of the Disappeared is commemorated on August 30th. The impulse for the day came from the Latin American Federation of Associations for Relatives of Detained Disappeared, a non-governmental organization founded in 1981 in Costa Rica. Forced abductions are used by governments to inspire terror. The tactic is often perpetrated by dictatorships, but it can also be used by democracies as a method to repress political opponents. A new investigation conducted by the Center for Economic and Policy Research has revealed key details involving U.S. officials and their support for the 2009 Honduras coup. The coup ousted former President Manuel Zelaya, who prior to his removal wanted to democratize the country's laws, which have traditionally favored the Honduran elite. The investigation, published by The Intercept, was based on military intelligence documents and interviews with Honduran and U.S. officials. In Mexico, parents and families of the 43 missing Ayotzinapa students are demanding the detention of policemen and military personnel implicated in the disappearance of the students back in September 2014. They've also said the Attorney General's office has not given substantial improvements from the investigation, which imply the involvement of federal and local police in the case. The family of the missing students say they will not return to dialogue until this detention happens. And finally, here is just one of the many interesting stories you can find on the teleSUR English website. Today marks what would be the 69th birthday of one of the most memorable leaders of the famed Black Panther Party in the United States, Fred Hampton. He had formed the first Rainbow Coalition, which included the Young Patriots and the Young Lords. Hampton was assassinated while asleep in his apartment during a raid by the Chicago police. For more on these and other stories, please visit our website, telesurtv.net/English. And to remain updated on the day's top stories, you're welcome to join us on Instagram, Facebook, and on Twitter. For telesur English, I'm Regan Devines.